club incident from 1999 involving Diddy is bringing up some red flags in the present day. We'll get into all this and more today in Celebrities Who Revealed Jennifer Lopez's red flags to the public. This whole Diddy situation is bringing many secrets to light, and J.Lo has a unique connection to the disgraced rapper. She wasn't just a name on his party guest list, she was the host's girlfriend. She and Diddy dated from 1999 to 2001. It was a wild ride to the outside observer, and details about their relationship are still being exposed, especially those regarding a December 1999 club incident that resulted in both parties being arrested. Earlier this year, new details revealed by Rodney Little Rod Jones Jr. suggested that J.Lo might have lied or not been entirely truthful about her involvement that night. Little Rod Jones Jr. filed a civil lawsuit for non-consensual relations and harassment against Diddy, but it also seemed to possibly reference this 1999 incident as well. It claimed that on the day Homeland Security raided Diddy's home, he displayed his weapons and bragged about getting away with using these weapons against people. It claimed that J.Lo was the one who carried the firearm into the club for him and passed him the firearm after he got into an altercation with another individual. On the night of the incident, J.Lo was held for 14 hours before being cleared of all charges. Before, it was believed that J.Lo was simply present at the event but had little to no involvement. If she did in fact bring in the weapon, like this lawsuit is claiming, then that would mean she wasn't entirely truthful about her role in the events of that evening. In September of this year, Knight, a former record executive, brought this incident up and revealed that he believes the reason that J.Lo separated from ex-husband Ben Affleck was because of some tapes found in Diddy's home. Knight shared his theories on his podcast, claiming that when the FBI raided Diddy's home, they would have found some tapes featuring the Jenny from the Block singer. The former record exec talked about the 1999 incident that got J.Lo arrested with Diddy, the altercation in the Manhattan club that dissolved into a police chase and arrest of the famous couple. Knight said they go raid Puffy's house and they get all these videos of J.Lo doing this and J.Lo doing that, and they know the fact that J.Lo lied and said that the weapon was Shine's or whatever and sent that man to prison, destroyed his life, and she knew it was Puffy's. This is a pretty major accusation considering that people were hurt in the club that night. But speaking of Ben Affleck, him and J.Lo unfortunately did get a divorce this year after 2 years of marriage. The official reason was irreconcilable differences, but as always, the internet has 101 theories as to how things fell apart. Some people allege that it was because of a breach of trust. When J.Lo shared the love letters Ben had written to her, he didn't find out until it already happened. Ben Affleck is known to be a pretty private guy. While filming the documentary about her movie, J.Lo let some musicians read the letters, hoping it would inspire them. Ben allegedly didn't know this was going to happen, which some say is a serious breach of trust. Even though Affleck appeared taken aback, he seemed to have accepted it, and that if J.Lo wants to call the film the greatest love story never told, the letters about said love should probably be in it. Other theories relate more to J.Lo's treatment of service workers. When it came out that allegedly J.Lo not only tries to control how much Affleck tips those in the service industry, but will also allegedly secretly exchange larger tips from smaller ones, people were in disbelief. Many people have shared their encounters serving J.Lo and Ben in some way on TikTok. Most stories have one thing in common: J.Lo is not fun to serve. One former casino employee claimed in a video uploaded to TikTok that J.Lo would either encourage Affleck to leave smaller tips for employees, or if he still left something bigger, circle back later to exchange it for something smaller. Likely without her husband knowing, but not always. In one particular instance of this, Affleck was allegedly present when it happened and allegedly looked mortified. As a person that puts a lot of stress on her upbringing and how hard she worked to achieve her status, people find it odd that J.Lo is so reluctant to give other hardworking individuals a boost every once in a while. A clip about Hough from J.Lo's new documentary went viral online because it looked like J.Lo was trying to move his wedding plans around to accommodate her movie. It sounds really bad, but the short clip isn't flattering. J.Lo is seen talking with people on her team. It looks like she's looking for someone to either choreograph or be in the movie, and she wants a good dancer. She really wants Derek. But then she says that she only needs him for 1 or 2 days, but as a member of her team quickly points out, he was busy because he was at a wedding. It was revealed by Derek at the premiere that it was his wedding. Actually, he revealed he received a call from J.Lo in the middle of planning his wedding, and people connected the dots from there. In the viral clip, J.Lo insists that Derek be called anyway. Not a good look. The internet really tore her apart for that one. But after the movie came out, Derek joined E! News for an interview where he clarified that J.Lo did not make him change his schedule. She flipped her schedule around for him. He also went on to say that J.Lo provided guidance and help while he was planning his wedding. Brandy might have accidentally roped herself into the feud between Mariah Carey and J.Lo, but she has her own feud with the Jenny from the Block singer, and it exposed some interesting methods to J.Lo's song production. Brandy wrote a song called Ride or Die. The problem was there were a bunch of delays with the album it was for, and for some reason those delays meant that Brandy no longer had the song, and it went to J.Lo for her Rebirth album. Ride or Die still kept quite a few Brandy vocals though, which likely added fuel to that fire. J. J.Lo has been found guilty of not singing portions of her songs before or keeping other singers' vocals on the track to fill it out. But how did Brandy get into the decades-long feud with Mariah Carey and J.Lo? Well, she posted a photo with Carey in 2017 and captioned it #SheKnowsMe, to which Carey confirmed in the comments, "I sure do." This exchange might mean nothing to the average person, but to J.Lo fans this was like a declaration of war. Back in the early 2000s, when J.Lo was starting to become a major name, Carey was on a red carpet and the topic moved to Lopez, to which Carey replied with, "I don't know her." Such a simple sentence, and yet it ignited a decades-long feud. J.Lo fans believe Brandy was referencing this with her hashtag caption. That little comment wasn't the first thing to happen between the pair. The first big step was probably, if you look at it from Mariah Carey's perspective, when J.Lo stole a never-before sampled song from her ahead of her album release. Yeah, that was not great. The song was Firecracker by Yellow Magic Orchestra. Mariah wanted it for her upcoming song Loverboy, so she applied for a license. The only thing was, her ex-husband must have hated her because he also applied for the same thing, and unfortunately for Carey, got it. So J.Lo's track I'm Real got the sample, and it also featured vocals from another singer, Shailene Thomas. Presumably, this was the beginning of their feud. Social media star Samantha Barbash was the inspiration behind J.Lo's critically acclaimed film Hustlers. Samantha, however, does not appreciate the film and actually sued J.Lo and her production company for defamation. Samantha shared her perspective on the situation in an interview with TMZ. She said, "They basically stole my story. I wouldn't sign my rights away. I wasn't giving away my film and TV rights for peanuts. J.Lo doesn't work for free, why would I?" Further claiming that 87% of the film was wrong. Samantha's case was ultimately dismissed. J.Lo was slammed online earlier this year for her behavior in an interview at the Met Gala. J.Lo was a co-chair for the 2024 Met Gala and wore an eye-catching beaded Schiaparelli gown to the charity event. TikToker Annika Reed was present at the Met as an interviewer on the side. She was close enough to ask the celebrities questions as they were heading up, and it seems not everyone was happy about that. As J.Lo was making her way past Reed, Reed shouted, "Who are you wearing tonight?" Pretty standard red carpet question, but J.Lo appeared less than impressed. With only a glance over, J.Lo responds with a quick Schiaparelli before continuing up. When Reed posted the video to her TikTok, the caption suggested that she didn't mind J.Lo's response, but the comment section did. Many people called J.Lo out for being rude, one person saying Reed receiving a rude J.Lo interaction was the J.Lo experience. In comparison, other celebrities answered Reed's questions with big smiles in the occasional full interview. The Met Gala isn't the first major event where J.Lo was criticized for her actions on the carpet. Glam bots have increased in popularity over the years, as they are the perfect way to showcase a celebrity look and make people look great. A glam bot of J.Lo was posted for her birthday in 2022, but the video did not garner the response the poster probably hoped for. In the video, we can see glam bot host Cole explaining to Lopez as she walks up how it all works. She appears to be uninterested in what he's saying. Maybe J.Lo had somewhere to be, or she was trying to keep to a schedule, we'll never know, but the ending of the video does not paint her in the best light. As part of her glam bot, the singer's movements involved taking a step to the side, and then that step to the side turned into her walking off. It's not shown if she said goodbye to Cole or anyone else working on the glam bots, but it doesn't look that way. Naturally, people are pretty upset about it. One person commented, "She doesn't look very friendly." Cole did film a glam bot behind the scenes for this particular video where he explained the situation, saying they had very limited time and he wasn't expecting to see J.Lo. So it was an in and out kind of situation. J.Lo herself revealed a red flag when she didn't notice a camera was live at the 2023 Grammys. A video posted of the 30-second interaction features host Trevor Noah sitting beside the couple. Since he was seated directly beside them and talking, the couple either didn't realize the camera was on them or the moment was a very believable bit. In the clip, you can see J.Lo speaking to Affleck in what looks like could be a stern tone. As the camera gets closer, J.Lo lightly hits Affleck's chest before giving him a displeased look and turning away looking frustrated. Affleck is also looking a bit disgruntled for the remainder of the video. Once Jennifer does turn around and realize where the camera is, she starts laughing and smiling again, and Ben offers little half smiles, but mainly keeps a straight face. What do you think? Let us know, and if you want more, check out Jennifer Lopez's secrets she tried to hide from the public for years. Thanks for watching. Bye!